Um, this is Beeping Sabbath. I'm not going to be doing my e-rape intro or anything. I'm trying to make this as serious of a commentary as possible. Now, a few days ago, a player on our realm, Zach and Oz, probably know who he is. Very wonderful player, very nice person, very friendly in the community, but his base was burned down. And this base was like one of the coolest spaces on the server, and it was a giant spruce tree, and it was like a giant Christmas tree, and it was just this great build and stuff, and it was burned down. Now you might be saying, oh, this might be an accident. It could be like a lightning storm or something. Well, I assure you, it's not a lightning storm because his chests were broken, his some of his valuables were stolen, and his furnaces were broken, and everything was burning. So I'm gonna give you a. Never mind. This is the museum part. I'll give you a quick rundown of his house. Now we don't know what, who did it, what happened, but it's generally not accepted by the people at around. In fact, this is whoever did this is getting a permanent ban on the server. This is not an anarchy server. This is not a free for all. This is not some burner server that we made. We made this server as as sort of a coming together of the MCP community. My game is kind of lagging right now. I'm at low Wi-Fi, but we made this server as a coming together of the community, and we tried to keep it that way. But then shit like this happens. Now, there's still some chests left. They didn't loot everything. In fact, there's they didn't take any of the diamond blocks or stuff on the top. But for people to do this on the realm is unacceptable. Like I said, this is not a free for all. When we made you fill out the application on the Terrestrial Vision clan website, we we thought that you're going to be honest with us, but it turns out there's some people that aren't honest with us. Now we have a few theories about who did this. I'm not going to say any. I'm not going to say any names of some of the people that we thought were involved, but I will say one thing. So very recently, a player got banned on the server. His name was Roagax. I still don't know how to pronounce it, but he was banned off the server for basically hacking in items, being a jerk, duplicating all of this stuff, and he was banned off the server. He also killed some of the players and blew up another person's house. But this player's house was burned down by Zach, because Zach was he was being the law. This person was a hacker. He was a cheater. He didn't belong on this server, and the only sufficient way to get rid of what happened and not prevent these kind of things is to have some sort of law enforcing system on the server. And in this case, he was banned, and so Zach burned down his house because he's not part of the server anymore, and it serves him right for hacking in all these items and being a total jerk to some of the people on the server. Now, the video of Zach burning down the house was publicly posted to his YouTube channel, and the user replied, the Rogax user replied to the video and called him an idiot or something, and saying that he was innocent and stuff. It's a very immature thing to do in this situation. In fact, if I was banned, I would try to be as apologetic and giving as possible to what I've done to the server, even if I haven't done anything. But he called Zach an idiot, and later made a video on his channel called Catching Hackers in GTA 5, which is very ironic. So after this was done, I think I've explained this in another video, but after he posted that video, um, there was a lot of us thought that was the most ironic thing that a hacker could do, releasing a video of him calling out someone else for hacking. Well, and then this happened. So this was around a week after we banned the Rogax user, and we have this burned down house. Now, if you've seen the YouTube videos, if you've seen Zach's channel, he's a very nice guy. He's cool. We like him a lot. He's funny. He makes great videos. He makes great content. His editing is superb. He's a nice guy overall. But when he came onto the server, his house was burning, and he tried putting it out, but it's just basically burned to death. And there are some people that are working on fixing it and stuff, but right now, having something like this, it seems very unfixable at the moment. But they had something against Zach. It could have been a Rogax, what's it called? A Rogax, what's it called? An alt account, an alternative account for Rogax. And he could have came onto the server and burned down Zach's house in spite for burning down his house, which he's not even on the server anymore. So what's even the point of doing this? So we're enforcing more rules on the terrestrial vision clan website or something, or Unix's. I keep saying we, but I can't say that because Unix Assassin, TV Dragoon, whatever you want to call him, he creates all these laws and stuff on the website, and I give props to him. He's a cool guy. He runs the server like a champ. He's really good at what he does. So this person had something against Zach, and coming back to spawn, we went to Zach's bookshop, and all of his diamond tier books were broken and stolen from his ebook shop. Now, Zach runs a very successful enchanted bookshop, which most of us come by once in a while to see if there's any books that we could possibly put on our tools or our weapons and stuff. But the diamond tier books, which cost 1 to 2 diamonds, and I can't because of the lag, but which cost 1 to 2 diamonds, were broken. The chests were broken, and they were stolen. So this pisses me off. Okay, I've kind of been stressed out all day, but you know, I really shouldn't be. But there's probably people that will say, "Oh, it's just a block game. Why would you be pissed off at something that happened? And it's just a game." Well, it's not just a game. It's sort of we play this game. Yes, it's just a game, but in reality, there's no real end game. There's no point of this game. There's not really any sort of, you can't win on this game. Technically, you could beat the Ender Dragon, but this game was created to just be a sandbox game where you could do anything. You could make a tree. You could burn down a tree. You could make a bridge. You could make a cow farm. You could dye sheep. You could play multiplayer. You could place blocks. You could destroy blocks. You could do whatever you wanted on this world. And for somebody to come onto this block game that we play and destroy it is, well, it's very immature, and it's just not. It's if you're gonna come to our community, we give you these guidelines and we give you these rules to follow. But when you don't follow them, stuff like this happens, and we don't appreciate that on our server. It ruins the game and it ruins the fun for us. Now, in the past, I have griefed things before. I have I have laughed at people griefing. I have laughed at their people reactions. Does that make me a bad person? No. Does it make me hypocritical? Yes. In some states. I stopped griefing. I realized it was a bad thing to do. Okay? But I guess I can't say much about this because it's not my tree. It's not my landscape. It's Zach's landscape. But in reality, this is all of our landscape. This is all of our world. We created this world to be part of this. It's all one thing. There's no one's suddenly like no one overpowers anyone on this server. Metaphorically speaking. Yes, you could have god tier armor. You could have the best sword in the game, but we're all friends here on the server. We're all good on the server. When things like this happen, it ruins relationships. It stops the fun from having fun on the server. It stops the people from having fun on the server, and it stresses people out to the point where they could possibly leave the server. And in the case of Zakanaz, we love Zakanaz. He's a great player on the server. He's a friend. He's a friend on the server. And if he were to ever leave, well, that that would be really bad for us because we like him a lot. And so, like I'm saying, yes, it is funny to see people reactions. And yes, if you think that is funny, you're not hypocritical in this situation. But in the case where, oh, this isn't back-upable, you can't back up a world like this. In the case where this is a group of people that were just trying to have fun on the server, just trying to make this laid-back server, which was probably originally created just to be a hobby, just so everyone could enjoy their fun on the server. And when things like this happen, I don't know. So we went through last night a lot of the mods on the server, and I went on a search for possible hackers or cheaters in the game. And because there's no chat logs and no information on who was on the realm at a certain time and stuff like that, we can only rely on user screenshots and what people are saying. There's no direct way to see who the hacker is on the server. Now, they obviously had something against Zach, so that's something we want to watch out for. But they also griefed my museum as well. They broke all of the chests, left all the items on the ground to despawn. They took all the valuables, including the silverfish blocks, the nether reactor cores, some water blocks, and some more hacked items. So those items have been moved to an undisclosed location. So this won't happen again until we sort out a sort of system for this. We might create a jail. And you can say, well, a jail wouldn't be good because people could just fly out by using no-clip hacks and stuff like that. Well, that's the point of a jail. If someone does get out of the jail, it just shows that they have been hacking and they have been cheating because they're using no-clip hacks in order to get out of the jail. So in the future, we're going to release some more some better enforcement on the server. And like I said, it isn't a free-for-all. We thought we could trust all the players on the server, but for all these new players on the server, for all the people that were online at the time, it could be anyone. It could be somebody you could know. It could be somebody that you didn't think did this. It could be anyone. So if you want to report any suspicious behavior, just DM me or one of the mods, and we'll try to sort it out ourselves. And we don't want any more of this happening. And if it does happen again, well, that's something that we don't hope for. And if this is all Rogax and you think this is some great prank and you think it's really funny, yeah, it's really funny. You got a rise out of us. Ain't that hilarious? So, my cats are meowing, but thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. There's nothing really much else to say, and that we don't enforce hacking on the server. We don't endorse griefing. This is not a free-for-all. We just want to have some fun, and we didn't make the server in order for people to just come on and do shit like this. It ruins the fun, it ruins the gameplay, it ruins everything, and it puts us in a state of distress, where we don't know what to do, and we're scrambling to try to find whoever did it and to make sure this doesn't happen in the future. But yeah, whoever did this, great job. You got a rise out of us. You did a great job at griefing. Yep. You left all the diamond blocks. You left all the emerald blocks, all the iron blocks. You left all the good enchanted books. Nice job griefing. Yeah. Very nice. You got a rise out of us. Isn't that funny? Aren't I funny? Ha ha ha. We're laughing. Yep. So, I'm sorry guys if this is a more serious video. I'll try to make a better video in the next time I start recording. But for this, I just say thank you to anybody who has been playing on the server. We're not shutting it down. We're not doing anything like this, but I'm just giving out a thank you to everyone that is a legit player on the server, and so that you don't have to be caught up in drama like this, and so it doesn't remove the fun for you. So we're currently working our butts off on who this is and stuff. We don't want anybody making false accusations, okay? That's not what we're doing right now. We don't want anybody to make false accusations, okay? If you suspect someone, just DM one of the mods on the Discord chat. So, I guess that's it. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you to everyone. Yeah. Totes.